like when I met you, my even like just my whole life, my thought process is different. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I never was the type of person where I'm just like, all right, let me see how quick I can have sex with this guy. Like that wasn't my thing. One, because of what I went through. Yeah. So it wasn't I wasn't taking that as like, I have to do this, you know? So I was very cautioned, like who I shared my time with, who I shared including that with. That's intimate to me. And if I don't want to connect with you on that level, I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. You know, so I just carry myself on a different level. You know?
I respect that. So what made it different for me?
I liked our vibe. I liked how you were. Yeah. I like how you treated me, how you talked to me. You didn't treat me like oh, I'm going to call you when I call you. Yeah. The respect level was different. When you did something, you went somewhere, you called me, you texted me, you were on the phone. It wasn't like bull where you just was texting me whatever I wanted to hear. Yeah. You made sure if you told me you were doing something, you were doing that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
still to this day, I try to keep it that way. I mean,
give me reassurance. You give me reassurance. And I feel like a lot of women, that's all they want is reassurance. If you don't give them reassurance, they don't want to be with you. Because we as women need to feel reassured. We need to know we can trust you on top to bottom, because if you're going to be the head of our household or head of our life and we can't trust you, where are we going? You see what I'm saying? So that's just how, with me, I needed to have reassurance. You were the first person I actually had reassurance with, where you weren't just telling me something and doing something else, or I called your phone, you don't pick up, or, you know, you say you're coming over, you don't come over. Like, it was key components like that, which made me be in a good place to be your girlfriend, because I felt as though, oh yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? You always kept me at a position where it was like, I never had to guess. And I always said that, even in the beginning, you never left room to the imagination. I don't care what it was. I don't care who it was. You were honest. You didn't leave room for the imagination. There was no hiccups. There was no like, I'm not going to say anything. It was, this is what's happening.
I did the opposite of what all the dating coaches say to do. Like, seriously, like all the dating coaches say, like, hey, you got to leave room for the imagination. You got to, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. You got to build seduction when you don't pick up your phone, you don't text back. And I'm just thinking, I'm just like, yo, we are in our 30s. I'm pretty sure she dealt with that shit before, back when she was younger. I know I dealt with that shit. Everybody know that, oh, I'm not going to contact you in 3 days, bullshit. I'm just like,
nah. I'm let the phone ring and then I'm going to call her.
Once I had a thought in my mind about you, I'm just like, I won't fucking call you.
That's why that was the reassurance.
Okay.
You didn't really care.
And if I ain't like it, or if like you showed me some type of game, because I know motherfuckers run game. Trust me, females be running game too. I agree. Just like dudes. So I knew if you was gonna run game, I probably would have known it. And I felt like you wasn't running no games because you was texting me. You showed the same amount of interest that I showed, and it was like I was honest. It was a genuine thing how we got together.
It's crazy because I remember the first day I was gonna meet you, which I didn't know obviously at the time. I was on the phone with Ashley, and I was picking up my clothes. Like I could see me in that moment because I remember exactly what I was doing before we got down to where we got to get down to, and it's just crazy just how everything just kind of panned off.